folks, to the student of MLIS to the CRAAP test. It's a part of information literacy which we wanted to impart to you for the purpose of our research. Uh, I'm a research scholar, as you already are aware, in the Department of Library and Information Science, NIHU, and the intentions of this, tutorial is for us to generate some research output by imparting CRAAP tests to you so that you guys will be able to number one, spot fake news; number two, evaluate online information sources to check for their reliability and accuracy. So it's not your usual CRAAP. This is for you to be able to identify, validate, evaluate information sources that you are available online. And this test has been propounded by Sarah Blakesley from California State University. And the learning objective, that is for you to be able to identify, evaluate, I've already mentioned. And I want you to take pen and pencil, or you can save this video, download this video while I'm giving this PPT or presentation to you on this CRAAP test. And followed after this video, please watch the next tutorial, which will guide you live demonstrations on how to spot and evaluate online information sources. Post that video, we will also share some online survey which we will address to you in a WhatsApp group. It is important to have critical thinking skills because this is a part of media and information literacy skill which you need to possess in order to be able to identify. And we as library professional, we should be able to educate and advocate the importance of critical information. And if and whenever you come across any information sources, it is important for you to ask and put them to the test. How? By using the CRAAP test. CRAAP test stands for, the acronym of CRAAP is currency, relevancy, authority, accuracy, and purpose. Currency, number one, CRAAP. C, currency. You need to ask, how recent is information? Is it up to date? Has it been revised? When was it posted online? And when was the data created? All this you need to ask. And comes the relevancy. Is it relevant to your topic? Does it answer your question? If suppose you're looking for corona cure, for example, home remedies, is there such thing as a home remedies? You need to answer to those questions. If it fulfills, support your argument, then it is a relevant source. If not, it is not a relevant sources. An example will be, the best thing to go is to, for example, from a reliable source is that of WHO or ICMR post or Ministry of Health. Those are reliable sources. But to come from an alternative sources from the internet, I highly doubt it, and it's quite suspicious. And when you question the relevancy, you should always look at the variety of source before determining that this is true. Okay, and whether you are comfortable using it or not. And when it comes into any sources, always look for author, an editor, author, a creator of that online content. Always look for the creator or author, and what is his credential, how good is he, what is his bio, and what is his affiliations with certain organizations or the website that run, or the organization that run that website or that news media. And always look for authority when it comes into whether the website URL comes from .com, .edu, .gov, .org, .net. You need to look for those sources. And accuracy, the data that is provided within those news article, is it a reliable source? How accurate those information? You can always check that with the original source from where those data come from, and whether those information giving there, anything that has been written, has been referred by a subject expert, has it been reviewed, revised, or are there any grammatical error, semantic, whether it is written in active verb or passive verb, direct speech, indirect. You need to look at all those grammatical. And something of a fake news will always have that suspicious grammar written on it. And what's the purpose? You see, here comes biasness. In most cases, fake news always give you uh, the content which are quite biased, whether it is politically, ideologically, culturally, religiously, institutional, or personal. Because most cases, if it is a blog, they will give their personal opinion on it, and then that personal opinion will claim to be a news once it has become viral, or whether it is to sell a product or to just an opinion, or to persuade, to convince you, insult you, or praise someone, or spread propaganda like that of the North Korea. So who does it intended to? The general audience, scholars? For what is the purpose of the knowledge? You have to question the authority, the purpose of that news article. So that is CRAAP test to you. And if you come across any news sources, and if it checks all this CRAAP test, then it is a reliable source. You can use that source in your academic writing, in your article, or you can refer it to to a friend, so on and so forth. But if it doesn't check, then it is not a reliable test. Even IFLA have come up with the points on how to spot fake news, and all these points are a derivative from that of the CRAAP test, which is very much similar. Date, check the date comes from currency. Check your biases comes from purpose. So all this are very important and very crucial for the students of MLIS to be able to identify fake news, to be able to evaluate and evaluate and verify various online information sources that you've come from the web. So I hope this helped. Thank you, and please follow us in the next tutorial. Thank you all.